You know, I be thinking about like looking good because I respect everybody at their level. Welcome back to the platform. It's Shay Seeking. I'm back. Like I was talking about yesterday, you know, I do feel like somebody is trying to make somebody be in a certain category, but my category was to get my inheritance and open up what I was opening up. And it's almost like, why you want to try to give away the one thing that's gonna be coming out? And yeah, it's different. Yeah, it wasn't like social media giant or whatever like this, but it kind of worked. You know what I'm saying? It kind of working behind the scene, open up my shit, doing whatever. It kind of worked for me. It's kind of, you know, adjusted or molded to me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to be doing, what makes me happy, right? You know, I create things. I like seeing other people's creations. I like the thought of having those on display and having a place where everybody can be able to do that. And it's like, I mean, it's a step up. I like flea markets, garage sale. I like all this kind of shit, estate sale. You know, so it's kind of like me. It's fashion to me. And I'm thinking like, you know, if somebody could look at that model of what I was doing with what I was going to do or what I'm going to do with, and then they could, if they got more money than me, create something on a scale with that model of something like that. And if there's somebody that would have had less than me, they could create something on that scale, whatever. But I'm just be thinking, why somebody got to come swoop in and try to take your stuff? Why you got to do that? You see what I'm saying? You rejected me, but you still want to have all access to me. You still want to take from me whatever it is that so like, what if I don't do this for another 5 years? That's my business. It's my thing or whatever. And like I said, whatever this energy of how people are transmuting, transferring, or whatever this energy, I don't like the fact that, because somebody like, oh, just chill, we're doing it in this realm or the sleep. Well, I don't have control there or something like this. I don't have with man's technology. I'm made by God. I'm not in that realm with you to be assured like everything is going in a direct. I don't think that doesn't make no sense to me, because I don't know wherever the planet these people is going to, but my reality is still here where we're, you know, what we're doing right now. So if these people are techie, or you dropped me when you went techie 20 years ago and you more advanced than me in techie, then that's where the fuck you at. But that don't try to stop me here. You know what I'm saying? It might take me 20 years to get there. 10 years, it might not be a motherfucking planet no more once I get there. I don't know. But like, don't be trying to make, you took something from me or you blocked me from being a part of something, and then you want me to beg to be a part of it 20 years. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to, you know. It ain't like, oh, I don't want to be a part of anything that I can't be in charge with in that sense, but not when you're using my energy up in there. That's one. It don't even make no sense. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have no makeup on or nothing. I always feel like it look weird underneath my eyes. Okay. I kind of just changed my clothes actually, really, because I missed my morning shower. But it ain't bad or nothing. We ain't stinking or nothing, so. You know, I just got to use some extra wipes or something throughout the day. But, you know, I'm just thinking about it on that level. Like, why you playing? I wasn't good enough, remember? So this is somebody that basically, this is bullying energy. It's like condescending. It's like really nasty, because it's like, oh, but you separated it, and then now you want to come over here and still peek. I don't have no way to go peeking in on you and seeing what the fuck are you doing. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come over here or whatever, see what I'm about to do or what's in my future and take that shit too. Somebody already took somebody's past. They took somebody's beginning. They took somebody's middle ending. Somebody, so it's like bruise the head and the body or something, motherfucker. And I'm about to cut your tail off because now you playing. And this the truth, okay? That's the last card that was in the bag, okay? So I don't know. Somebody wants you to be okay with whatever this is. I just can't. I just can't. Like, everybody has their parts. Even if there's other me's out there, there could be a Hannah version, something like this. I feel like the younger version with the cute little smile, with the fleur de lis shirt on that I'll be putting up on my page or whatever. if this is this the Miami energy or something like this, if they did something weird when I went to Miami or something, you know, that's Hannah energy or something like that. That's not America. And I feel like also they got America. They got the version of me that look most like that antique fit image of America. The black and white image that we put up. I call it the strength card. I feel like they already zombified this person. Okay. I feel like they already got that person. Or that could be maybe the alien. Because I remember when I was in that hotel for my birthday, and I seen that UFO or whatever. That version, I call her cutie pie. And it's just like, shit, I love myself that much that I love my clones too. But if these bitches is ganging up behind the scenes, if they've been demonized or something, and they ganging up behind the scenes on me, it's like, what? I thought we was all gonna be, I thought we was gonna have a little clique or something if this is the case. Shit. And, you know, they already doing good or they already something. Because I feel like even that version, cutie pie, I feel like a masculine energy already cuffed that. They could have cuffed me from the hotel or something like this. And this person could be having like the guy of her dreams, or somebody that really was supposed to come love me is loving that girl because it's easier because she's a demon, or because they can face that, or I'll just take this. I'll take this one because, you know, it's good enough or something like this, right? But I'm supposed to have nothing? No, I'm creating a whole new something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these people was using in the past, but it don't work for me. You know, what the fuck it look like you building up a kingdom and you're like, oh, king, you the king, but you built it up where people speak Spanish, and then you going to my Spanish brother or a Spanish stranger and everybody's listening to this person because everybody else in the kingdom speaks Spanish. You didn't build that kingdom for me. Motherfucker, y'all can be talking about anything behind my back. I don't know what you doing. So that's why I'm saying, even if I was blind, deaf, dumb, or something, if I'm rising as the king, I'm going to build something that is beneficial for me first with my foundation, and then build out and see who I want to be a part of it or something like this. It don't make no sense for the people to start building it around and start feeling like a prison, and then they pointing fingers and pushing you around and bullying you from the top and shit like this. What that look like? It don't look like nothing I'm about to be involved with. Ain't nothing like you gonna keep the fuck around here. You know, obviously y'all breaking up the nation into different, you know, sectors or something like this. The techie people are doing what they doing or something like this. You know, because it ain't gonna be no, obviously, because I'd be gone the fuck already. If this was gonna be where the tech guys, like American guys, was like, oh, either, you know, do this or die. But that's what they telling the populace. You know what I'm saying? You still got to be doing something. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm guessing somebody could kill themselves on this Truman Show level and then just live behind the scenes with all the money and everything. But that's the offensive part to me. Like, you thought out of all of me or clones or whatever y'all got or whatever you did, and then you gonna be mad at me because I'm like, it's taking too long for my shit to come in. What's going on? Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know, this my motherfucking birthday. Why it seem like everybody else getting the gifts? No, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even nothing to be jealous, because I don't even look at these people and be jealous or nothing. I be kind of smiling with a smile on my face when I see they doing good. It's like, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, the universe, God, or whatever, I got to give a fuck about me, because, you know, it's almost like something's taking too long. Like, you like, okay, God, whatever, like this, whatever. And it's not even questioning God, because I feel like we dealing with something that created a firmament or an iron dome, and that thing or that person is acting like they the most high. That's like my husband knowing who I am or what I am because my family told him and didn't tell me. Or somebody that was involved with me, they knew who I am and I didn't know. And then they ran to the top, and they've been there for 20 years, and everybody count on this person as a nice guy that just give everybody what they want and all this other shit or something like this. But they enjoy seeing me being stagnant or stuck with no growth. And then again, they're letting other females come around, watch me, and then grow. And then I'm supposed to just be fucking sitting here. Yeah, no. It's like, no, yeah, no, something is not right. So then that means that what? Did y'all go up there and you trap God or you killed God, motherfucker? Now I gotta be God? Like, it's something, you know, it's something else now. Okay, so we got jump. Okay, we got this no jumper energy. This could have something to do with that one dude or something like this. I think that Adam person or whatever, they said person got stabbed. Like, I don't know, y'all. The YouTube media is getting like messy. I feel like these are the crystals, or the crystal dome, not crystal domes, but crystals. It's something about the babies of the family. Like they could have used a pretty girl in the family. They could have to draw men in. They could have used a funny loud one to get people's attention, and then they could have used a baby, and then the baby. Um, but you see, if your mom or your dad always took your sister's side or brother's side because they was the baby, once all these people got to the top, what they gonna do? They're gonna leave me down here, or as the middle child, you just gonna be the stagnant one. And then when they get to the top, you gonna take the baby up there with you when it's my fucking seat, and then let the baby run everything, and the baby could be jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my turn now. That God chose me. The parents chose this person to be the favorite, but God chose me to be the favorite. You get what I'm saying? The parents chose to give the lifestyle or something to the baby of the family, because they just felt like that, or they should get better than me, or they seen I found something good and then they wanted to dim that and make something better for the other child. Right? But God chose me, and that's kind of like some kind of patience, or that's a humbling experience too, to have to be in that position or something like this and still state who you are, and with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with like a surety, right? And everybody trying to humble you every day because of what you said, and it's not changing nothing. So I do feel like middle child in somebody's situation, or like me or something like this or whatever, is the person that was connected to the wheel of fortune, or people that were we'll say rich or wealthy or doing something or something like this. It's almost like the baby of the family, is the baby or something like this, but somebody has the substance, somebody got the juice, and it's not the baby, and it's not the older brother or the sister or nothing like this. It's the one that God chose. So that don't even make no sense, because if everything is about to fall down or be exposed because the baby is being a brat and trying to stop the other person from getting ahead or running up the hill, that don't make no fucking sense. Somebody gonna have to say, look, we all know this motherfucker got the juice. Like, why is y'all doing that? And since nobody don't want to have nothing to say, we gonna have to say it. All right? So this could be some kind of sacred knowledge here. All right? We see 3 lifetimes or 3 sections or 30 years. The 2 people, like I said, the youngest and the oldest or something. You could be the middle child that's been a light all this time. But these people have markers already set down here. You don't have one. They still want you just be floating around here blessing people or something without no blessings. Like, where the fuck they do? I can't even see why you need to be blessed no more, because you didn't even let me get on my first step. So that could be also what that step is from last night from that read. I kind of can't wait to get back into that read. But it's like, oh, I can't even get on my first step. Good. No, I said it's time. Now, okay, this is Shiloh coming. Somebody's coming to their senses or waking up or something like this. And somebody's like, oh, don't start now. Don't start now. But how do you know that when you wanted it to start, that was when it was supposed to be? When you was looking at me like I was stupid, or I'm not doing the right thing, or this person ain't on track. Oh, this must be a dud or something like this. Or this is failure to launch. No, maybe your timing was off because you was listening to them astrologists and them other motherfuckers and so many of them. It's something that's got something to do with something that's so messy, because there's so many people that don't post. That's a non-factor. That is a talking piece about something. And it's not to be rude or nothing. That's how you fucking carry business. Like, everybody can't have a say-so. Everybody can't, whatever this is, okay? The thing about the world card energy and the wheel of fortune, to me, the wheel of fortune is like the earth on its axis. It's fixed. So this is like everybody rubbing on your coattail or your garment or something like this, or wearing your robe or something like this in order to get a blessing, and then they don't reach back. Or say people was reaching back. They was putting it in a pot. Like, for my wedding, we had a wishing well, where we didn't want no big old whole bunch of gifts. We wanted to be able to pick whatever we wanted to pick or whatever like this. And so I decided to do a wishing well. So I made this cute little, I got this like wooden thing and put bowls on it and painted it and shit like this. And people was able to put like gift cards or money or something like this in it. Okay. That's the kind of wedding that I had. But it's like, at the end of the day, somebody stole the well. That could be like a trust fund or something. Like, somebody but they mad because you exposing something. So now somebody want to play around, hide the trust fund, spend the trust, make it hard for you to have the thoughts and the memories. Or they could have broke the Empress up into 4 pieces, like her flow, her pineal gland, all these other things or whatever like this, so that these people, her heart is stone, is laying on the ground. Her, you know what I'm saying? Her waters is separated from her, shit like this. Okay, so or the waterfall is separate from her. I don't know, it's just making me think about it. Okay. So yeah, and I feel like again with this no jumping, so somebody wants you to jump, but this could be like a whole conglomerate of people that realize or work their way out of a system. But that's what I don't understand. They coming back in the system trying to take stuff that's in the systematic or the ecclesiastical way. Like if you built something, why are you messing with? Why are you trying to bring these two to get? You want to bring kingdoms down in the dark or like lower or something? Like I don't understand that. It's like these people know whatever position this is going to be like, motherfucker, yeah, that's the most high. That's the real queen or something. And somebody don't want that to happen. So we got wondrous opportunities in the reverse. Like I said, with this sacred knowledge, I don't know. It's like, even if I'm looking at this like this, look how this rope is. This is only as far as somebody can go. It's trapped. This light is trapped right there. It can't even go no further. So what the fuck is somebody like? I don't know. What is somebody waiting for? And we got wondrous opportunities about to be blocked. Now this could be for you or me because somebody has trapped you or something like this. False accusations or something like this. This is all behind your back now. This is like somebody acting like you getting an apartment in Michigan, somebody planting some children on this person or something like this because this person was living under the radar or something like this, or it's a us person, but it looked like you. This person go to jail for child neglect, and now there's child neglect on your record because it's staying in your record. It could be your same social security number. It could be a whole different identity, but they just needed the circumstances to jot it down so they can put it in your chart. And this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. I was never on drugs. I was never an alcoholic. You know, and imagine somebody is on drugs or alcoholic or sold drugs or something like this, and somebody put that shit on your chart and you didn't never sell drugs. Or somebody's like, I'm better than you, I'm standing over here, you better look at me. But this motherfucker is an alcoholic. You understand what I'm saying? And you trying to tell me because I smoke cigarettes I can't move forward, but you a fucking alcoholic? Like, no, this is, so we got wondrous opportunities here. Okay. Or you trying to judge me on sex when y'all fucking and y'all doing all these other crazy things or something like this? Like, this is crazy. Like, come on. We in two different categories. You can't, these people ain't even supposed to be watchers. But they could be blocking some keys, or somebody is saying you prideful. No, somebody is fighting for their existence here. Past, present, and future. This don't have nothing to do with pride. You know, you got to be standing in your power and prideful and like, look at what I created here. Look what I got. I don't got shit. If you really want to be honest, you know, everything is in, like, I'm connected to my house or whatever, but everything would seemingly be this person's here. Because in society, people don't respect people that don't work. It don't matter if you stay home raising 6 kids and y'all save $600,000 over the years from you staying home and raising them kids. It don't matter. And that's how that motherfucker was able to stack up money. It don't matter. People don't respect the woman that stay home with the children no more. That's why I said this is a foreign existence or foreign thought here. Or they're going to be jealous, or they're going to be trying to give you a hard time or something like this, or say you never worked but for nothing. This person should be able to leave. Oh, they should be able to steal from you because you never paid no bills. Yeah, that person should be able to keep everything and you should pay them back with your trust fund. Like, this shit don't go that way. Because again, ultimately, some people were in these situations where whether the partner knew it or not, or they were being used, or they were the headliner. Somebody was setting you, somebody agreed to come in and befriend you, to love you, pretend like they're your mother, pretend like they're your spouse or something like this. And they were robbing someone, or they were planning to do this all this fucking time. Somebody did have false, that's another thing that can get somebody deported, is somebody that marries somebody with false pretenses just to gain something or whatever like this and steal from that person. All right. So, you know, we got the sound of spirit here, but I feel like, again, somebody's trying to block wondrous opportunities for the light. Or this could be a collective or a cluster of people, like a nucleo, like something cluster of people here. Like, these people already got a little bit of your light. You see that at the bottom, how this got the white dots? They already got some of your light right here. Okay. And then look at the color of the chain. It's the same color as these things. So somebody's using something outside forces here in order to to snare somebody here. Okay. So, so they, like I said, they could be trying to stop wondrous opportunities from you, or because they have done this. Because I heard because you have done this, you know, this is what's about to happen. So I keep hearing because you have done this, and it's not talking, it's talking from me, not to me. Excuse me. Because a lot of these people, it's like, if you chose that, then be happy with that. Why are you still, like, you're not going to make me think I'm ugly, motherfucker. You ain't about to make me think that I don't deserve what's coming towards me. Because you got that. Okay, she pretty. She cute. Or something like this. Okay, her stomach is flatter than mine. Oh, her booty is big. Oh, she got more men than big. Oh, well, motherfucker, but I'm on my way to mine. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like some people want to make somebody cry. Maybe you made this person cry secretly before, you don't really know. And like I said, for some of us that they're privately stalking and they're using different names to talk about us online, like big social media, like, dude, if that's what you're doing, man, I already made it. I don't have to. It don't have to be my face. I could read. And I didn't even want to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right. And yeah, this keep wanting to come out. Work. Men's business. So there could be something about somebody being like American, but they said that you was from the island, or somebody swapped like nationalities with you or something like this. But we got this work, work, work energy in reverse. But I also heard last night when the ants go marching in. Okay. So I don't know what these people did. Okay. This could also be like your auntie, or your auntie, or I don't know, auntie or antichrist or anti something. What is mine for the doing? It's also like if this was a collective of something, like say this a collective of because it's making me think about the stars on the Empress's crown. If this a collective of people that could be famous, that's tied to the Empress, you know, sacredly or secretly, people are going after these particular people. We got Jew or Juju in reverse. Okay. Also, somebody don't want you to be able to work, or they lost their job, or, you know, if this is one of the Empress's stars, they trying to clown somebody, or they could be trying to, if these are cluster energies, like a cluster god, somebody that clusters people together, like I don't know, they do something like this. Somebody could be trying to clown that person's work by creating like a new existence. Like we think about new creation, like somebody humans gonna be walking around here on all four with tails and a human head or something. No, this could be, you know, somebody did this, that cluster kind of thing or whatever. Like you the conduit, but there's some other people that's gonna shine off of you, but they connected to you, but there's a forever contract or something between you. And when it's your turn to get out of this particular situation here, all right, after everybody has gotten their wealth or something, and it's time for you to collect yours or your harvest, this is when somebody don't want that. But I feel like it's neither one of these people's. Oh, I didn't even notice that whipped around in my hand. It's neither one of theirs. Okay. It's neither one of theirs. People have already shown something, that they was blocking these opportunities or something like this. So this work person, because I feel like somebody wants you around, or they don't want you to go wherever this is. I don't know where somebody could be going. It kind of make me feel like, whoa, wait a minute. Did I finish everything here? Is everything wrapped up okay before I leave? You know, but I don't know. It's something like, like it's the joke. Everybody knows what this is. Like none of these people even want to go there. They want to stay like floating because they seen what happened, but they probably didn't see you go there. It's like the sword and the stone. But at the same time, what they know about this is you don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And somebody's trying to like warn you or keep you calm. This could be about timing, but they don't have the right time. Something is already the fuck over. Like something is done already. So we got work energy here in the reverse. Okay. Work, work, work. You see me do me dirt. See this dirt mound here? All right. This could be putting the pyramid or earth in reverse. This could also be like making tropical or Caribbean or oh my goodness, what do you call it? West Indie energy or something like this on top, or waters on top, okay? And put the sun down, or to have these earth energies be able to pierce the sun. Because that's funny, like how is something supposed to be resonating my energy or something, or these are supposed to be for signs and symbols, but something is like is going against me really though, or like I don't know. But this ain't neither one of these business here. Okay. They got the white light thing too. Like this ain't this. Cause I'm hearing that song like we can't show them you a king or whatever. We kings. It's like no. And then somebody's trying to say, oh, you being boastful. No, it's written. This is what time it, Jesus or the Christ is supposed to come here with a different type of message than what you now say. This younger version of me that I said with the Fleur de Lis energy, say they did sacrifice this person. Because somebody keep wanting to say, oh, oh man, don't you feel bad? It ain't you. Or I know he lied or something. No, he didn't. Y'all got fooled. You got fooled by the one person to go against the whole entire rest of y'all got fooled against one person. Because now somebody's like, oh, after 20 years or whatever, I'm going to go and see which Daenerys or which Shalonda, I like the best. And then they're going to say, oh, of course it's going to be the one that match with what is conforming to what beauty is supposed to be in this day and age. Unless there's a masculine that's still one of the masculines that's connected to my man, or one of these other masculines here, the two wands, and that person is still stuck. They over there with them, but they stuck in the same mindset where we see each other like this. It's more of a wholesome, homegrown, homeward bound type of energy. Even if that person is around all these people with money or whatever like this, they probably would not be living extravagant like that or something like this. I don't know. I mean, maybe this person was waiting so they could spend that. They had to leave or they had to do something wrong, but this person was building up something so that they could come back towards me with something, and then we could go and make whatever this is that we're supposed to be building, but I don't know. I feel like whatever these people did, they could have ruined this person, or maybe this person didn't believe in something, or somebody didn't believe in God, or I don't know what this is, okay? The leap of faith, or maybe somebody thought they had to get rid of everything like it says to get to heaven, or a rich man can't get to heaven, so motherfuckers hiding money and all this other stuff, or like it's almost like every time with America or wisdom, they're trying to say like, oh, you can't have money. Like people try to manipulate it like, oh, you can't be rich and be with this person. You have to be, or what's the use of giving your, finding a world and giving your soul. They try to make it so, but this is to keep something that's supposed to have been happened thousands of years ago from occurring. It's just what it sounds like to me. So it's like whoever belongs with the active person that God chose right now, they want that person to be broke. They want the active person to be broke or something like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Also, somebody want me to take, like, this supposed to be somebody that, like, even if this was a clone of a celebrity, this person they wasn't on stage, they wasn't nothing like this. They just was somebody extra in the background that was living like a certain kind of life. It probably won't be the one that was, the most prominent, that was used for entertainment or used on camera the most. It could be in somebody's situation, but I'm hearing that it's a masculine energy that's tucked behind all of them. That one was supposed to be mine. All right? And they could have convinced this person because there's more of these people or these demons or whatever. Or like I told you, somebody is ashamed that they got turned to a demon, and so they can't relate to me no more. And so they're trying to find, they already at the top, and they try at their top, right? And they're trying to find one of the ones like me that could be already a demon, that they could resonate with. Well, then you got to step down from that, because then you got to step down from that or something like this. All right? Somebody saying don't go. They're going to bring you something or whatever like this. Like, I don't like the fact that all these people know whatever the fuck this is, or they think they know something about this next step, and can't nobody open up their mouth and say what the fuck it is. I don't like surprises. I'm not scared either or nothing like this. It's just like, I don't know. I don't trust y'all. Like, I don't trust these people that supposedly have this information. You get what I'm saying? We got the victory here. Because I told you, somebody also just want you out of the way so that they can start spending his money. But then they got their heart broken. Now they want to run back to you and be like, well, this one will always take me back or something like this. And it's like, nah, motherfucker. I get, even if I found out that I was closed off from God, then I gotta, or God don't fuck with me or something, then I gotta fuck with myself, because that would make it, whatever this is that I've been through, it would make me equivalent, or at least one of God's children. But then this God, or whoever this God is, decided to say, you're not, because they're afraid of what's about to change for them. Because I just think that something has been in place for a long time that's not God. It's been acting like God or something like this. I don't know. It's something like this. Or somebody is passed away or something like this that had that type of power on this earth. We talking about earthly people that's having a human experience. Okay? I can't tell you about nothing else I don't know. Or, like I didn't see it with my eyes. I just feel it. I know it. I sense it. I am it. Or something like this. I just heard I am it. Okay? I just know something ain't right. It's not supposed to feel like this right now. It's not supposed to feel like this. Something, because again, this would be making something like it's humbled or whatever. And it's not like, no, I was born being on that pedestal as the Most High. It took technology and people to try to knock me down from there. And still in my spirit, I know that these people that you trying to put in front of me, or think that I'm supposed to be watching or bowing down to or something, that ain't it. That's where you fucked up at. I don't give a fuck what you put on them. How good they motherfucking look. I said what I said. So we got death in reverse, but I feel like there is a cycle where somebody is supposed to die, but this could have already happened here. Now, no jumping, or somebody don't want you to jump, like go dauntless or something like this. Because like I said, these people could have been building something off the grid, underworld, or whatever, behind the scenes or whatever. And somebody wanted to introduce it to you, but it's like after like the government and the throne and all the crown is gone and everything like this. And I don't like that feeling, because these people wasn't too inviting. That's like the motherfucker, like, yeah, the cornerstone is going to be back at the top, or the cornerstone is about to be at the top. So they drop everything down and then they invite you in, but that's their world. That's their world. They built that. I don't feel like these people that I'm picking up on, they don't feel like they building nothing nice and comfy for me. I don't know. And when it comes to power or something like this, or whatever this is, or position, because it says the powerful ones won't make it. So these people could be using technology as a power form, but they said that if the Bible says that those powerful ones are going to be, or exalt themselves as, or something like this. That's why I don't like to use that term that much. That they won't make it. So that's why I said somebody could be exhorting their power to make you not have opportunities. It might be that mixed with that. Using power and then abusing it. Or people can't help themselves. Like, a lot of people could have been put up to have the power to see what they would do with it. And they've proven that they would get carried away. This could even be, you get all that power, but somebody know you got a weakness for women. If we let you know about our program that we have of the baddies or whatever, these girls that's connected to these secret societies, that when we trying to entice you or tempt you, we let you have any one. And then you done went crazy, nigga. Like, look, you wasn't even being bad to your woman. You know what I'm saying? When you met us, and then now we let you in. And now you addicted. Like, you ain't even got no money because you want to keep going to our girls or something like this or whatever like this. Like, damn. Like, you got addicted quick. Like, that's like what I say about lustful or gluttony or something like this. And some people could have failed this test, but they could also still be getting a pass. Because, I don't know, so there's some type of corruption somewhere. But I feel like if you don't jump, you don't die. If you jump, you're going to die. This is also kind of like what I was just saying. About somebody like trying to pretend like they're going to welcome you. But when we was up here in this structure, the reason why you broke this shit down and went down because you didn't want to see me at the top. So then now you want to invite me down there and you think I'm stupid or something like this? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, leap of faith. I'm telling you. Like somebody is trying to stop somebody from like heaven and somebody's trying to stop somebody from like heaven and hell or something. They want somebody like just floating around in the middle or something. I guess because of the opportunities that these people were able to have. And it's like, that's bull. Like, even if somebody try to tell me, oh, well, your husband is God or something like this. Well, then that's a, you didn't feed me. You starved me on that because, okay, you mean all these other people, even the lowest of the low, knew this and I didn't know that? That's a betrayal. That's treasonous. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like then God would be afraid of me then, because it's almost like you had to keep me in that situation, or you had to keep me, like, I'm trying to be respectful, I'm trying to be something like this, but I'm not going to let, like, showing respect to your parent is not letting your parent, even if you was a child, be abused by your parent. If your parent is punching you in your face and stuff like this, giving you black eyes, you know, there's laws that have to do with punishment and spanking children. Some states you can only spank them on their butt, whatever, and it's legit or something like this. Some don't tolerate it at all. You know, there's still rules, you know. So like, if every time something, my parent get mad, they get drunk and they fight me like a grown ass nigga on the street. And one time I pull out something and I cut the parent or stabbed them to death. You get what I'm saying? Then that's self-defense or something like this. That's not looked at as like disrespecting your elder. You know? And then I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck who you are, how old you are, whatever. Once you disrespect me, but if we're talking about elders, meaning that these newcomers that's coming in this country, you have to respect a bloodline that is sacred or tied to this soil. And I don't give a fuck if you're trying to say I'm not of the bloodline, which is some bullshit. It's all that, like, whatever that is me, right? In human form right now, okay? And then it's something about, even if it wasn't, and I was just connected to it. And motherfucker, you think I'm not gonna use my name or whatever, or my title with this family? It's not my fault that you lied. You know, you get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. And that's the truth. Okay? About what somebody was doing here. Somebody for the past 30 years, or this could be like Satan knowing, the devil knowing he had 30 years, 3 days, whatever this is, 300 years, or something like this, a short time. And also, there's somebody else that didn't jump. I'm hearing that either this brother, the younger or the older, it might be the younger. They're not dead and they didn't jump. They got something. That could be the truth about a situation. Somebody wanted, like, oh, you got to do like everybody else. You don't get a shortcut because you God, baby. Yeah, but the baby of the family or something got a shortcut because the wicked parents or something gave it to them. And so, yeah, no. Somebody is trying to trick somebody here. This could be like somebody didn't jump. They just married Joe. They just took your life. And we got 9 of Cups. Somebody can't be stingy with something here no more. So this might be, again, the light getting something, this person that they trying to trap or something. You may be getting something from this person. Somebody could be of Islam. Or again, Islam is wrong for whatever this is. This could even be, I'm getting Alpha and Omega. Because somebody could have tried to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm established, like, they could have established the older version of you, and they could have established the younger version of you, but the one in the middle, they did not. They was using you for your light, but the one in the middle is actually the Alpha and the Omega. But because somebody have already set posts down, the other two might look more credible. Okay, but like in the Bible, it says, I won't revere or something the old or the young. But here it's saying that somebody is trying to revere the first one, and it's the foundation that they created or something here. But I feel like that one don't have the same energy. That was a demon. But what they did was take the one that God was anointing right now and chose right now. They started taking shit from me and giving it to that person to make that person not come off as a demon or something. Like somebody's being ridiculous. Yeah. This also has something to do with India or Hananum, because that version, even if this is this, that could also be a Welsh, one of the red dragon of Welsh. Or not Welsh, the Wales, or Welsh or the Wells. But I feel like it's more It could be India. Like this could be because I think it was like the Indian something company that was connected to the throne. Like before, when it comes to, if I look up the stuff about Elizabeth the mother, it's kind of like it was India was merged with something right before or during her reign. So I don't know. It could be like India trying to kill off the actual royal or something, and then put one of their princesses in the spot. Like this would be a Hannum energy. More this could, I don't know if this has something to do with Year of the Monkey. Okay. But this is more Hannum energy. And we talking about, so they talking about removing the lions or having the Hannum defeat the lion. Okay. I don't know. It's something like this. Also, haha, like I'm getting like monkey go monkeying around. This could be like Hamas energy here. All right. But like somebody saying that I'm a bitch, but I've never been called a bitch or seen bitchy to people when I meet them or something like this. But I mean, if they have a forever young version of me, I could have been a little kind of mean back then. And if this person turned into a little bit of a meanie still right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But I do think this is, I think that this is more Hannum energy. It's more of India here. And it's almost like they want to get rid of like the actual like biblical like Judah or the lion energy. And that's why even Elizabeth, the daughter, looks more Hannum. And whatever, like Krishan and them, they look more Hannum. The people that I put up within the past week in that cluster, they look more Hannum. This is more India. And it is not to racial profile these people. It's to get an understanding of what's going on. You have to be able to examine things on this level. It's not saying anything else about these people, but collectively, when God said, Adam, look at these people, or these, well, he said they was animals, okay? And he said, tell me what you would call them, or look at these creatures or whatever, and tell me what you would call them. That's all we're doing. Could be a test. I didn't say anything bad like, oh, these people are a stink, or they do this, or they do that, or something, but that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, infiltrating people's private lives and doing stuff like that and saying stuff like that. All right? So these people could be celebrating that there's wondrous opportunities are over. There's some kind of opportunities or something that have been passed here. But I would just say these could be friends here, or people that want to say associate themselves as a friend to you. But I don't know. I feel like these is cock blockers, or these are, I was calling them copycats, because they be copying off of you and they be ops, you know, at the same time. Okay, they celebrating the death of somebody or a man down here. All right, or the fall of man, the fall of man. Okay, but they forgot something. So this could be like animal kingdom takeover energy. You know, I haven't been able to find my African American deck. And I also was looking for my little box. I kept thinking about it. My little box with my Cinderella stickers, my pickle stickers, the states and stuff like this, with the little sticker box that we use sometimes. I can't find it. I don't think that I would have put it in a box and put it away. But I just got rid of that white shelf in my living room, like within the past 2 months, 3, and I don't know. I haven't seen that little box, but maybe, you know, I was dreaming about it or whatever. And I heard I'm sorry. So usually when somebody send me the song I'm sorry, they let somebody like come dig through my stuff and take something. A deck of cards. Something I won't miss. You know, something like this. Usually somebody is like the get along gang people, or the people under the stairs be coming in rambling through somebody's stuff. Or like I said, there could be something where these people are using astrology. And you know how like on Mayfair Witches, how when they went over there across to Scotland or whatever, or wherever they went, when Rowan was handling all that stuff, her new man was stuck back at the house with those family members, and they did that ritual on him. Now I found a bracelet in my room and somebody still ain't been able to identify this bracelet. Well, in my so-called man's, my dude's room, or my woman's room, motherfucker. And it had like 2 rings on it. This is making me think about this too. It was like a little ankle bracelet or something. I would think you could only, that will only be something that you would wear on your ankle. It don't look like a bracelet that you would wear on your wrist. But it was like 2 rings on it. So somebody could have came in and did some kind of, they could be aware of these, ritualistic witchcraft, these new moons and stuff like this. And it was a way of like, I feel like what they did to him was like siphoning his soul, or it was like an incubus succubus energy where he wouldn't be no good for rowing no more. You get what I'm saying? Somebody would be, they know the perfect time to come in and have somebody consummated or connected with somebody else. All right? Yeah, while this man was down or while somebody was sleeping, these women could have came in, broke in your house, and did some kind of rape, which is real. It's still called rape. You know, they could have did some kind of ritual, and this is blocking somebody from opportunities. Because I'm telling you, if you could look past, it's like some of us is at a time in our life, like, I don't have to watch it, and this some bullshit or whatever like this, where somebody wants you just to, all the weird shit that could have happened with this dick, and that person's supposed to come back up in here and just pull it out, and you supposed to just say, oh, where have you been? Oh my God, mighty man. Like, no, motherfucker, you was fooled or something. Like, no. Okay? I don't want that. Or something like this, okay? So somebody could be being enlightened about something. This could be also your connection. Somebody could be a lord or host, and so there's a big man or something on the other side that been keeping this body next to you because he still want to lay with you, or he still want to have access to you. But now he's interested in this other shit, so he don't want to. So then you're gonna try to block me from my heavenly duties or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, that's crazy. That ain't. This is why it's saying nobody gonna be raising up above that. And nobody can move me. If you killed the father and you saying that that's God, then motherfucker, I'm making the rules now. And then can't nobody move me but me. And I said no. So it's something like this. Like behind the scenes, you already ruined it. Like if you was trying to like break something to do with religion, or not the word, because the words is still bond. All right. But if you wanted to like clown the church or try to clown God or something like this, or clown a lord or something, if my dad is one of the most high lords on earth or something like this, somebody could have already did that from the behind the scenes. I would be the last one to know. All right? Or they would have me fighting for somebody else that's not fighting for me or something like this, so that while they destiny swap or they try to steal the destiny, or you or whoever you think, relates to this. But it's like, you're not going to get me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing in my head, you should not bow down and serve them. Somebody is trying to be tricky. This is like somebody saying, oh, don't go down south and go fucking on no niggas because, you're not supposed to bow down to them. But really, this could be something very entangled where I told you different countries or different entities or different groups can have different clones of the people in your family, because they didn't have to do this for everybody. It's just it's either one or just a small handful that they would have had to do this for. And so this is somebody like sitting there. This is like people that can't see God or can't see you because of whatever this is, or the shame or something on their face, but they trying to act like it's something else, or they're so glorious, I would never come touch you or something like this. So they make these robots down here or whatever that they can use to go back and forth and do all this. Like, I feel like it's a man down here. This could be the one that's anchored to me, and people don't want to say something. They want me to feel like, oh, I was that special to you and I ruined it because I spoke my piece. Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. That's not the case here, though. It's not. It'd be worse than this if we just sat here and let whatever this is keep on occurring. Because it would be like you had a light on you all your life and you was like low-key famous on a spirit. Like people being connected to your energy is what had you like that. It wasn't like, oh, you're on the Tonight Show. No. But what somebody wanted you to feel is secluded and isolated. Like nobody fuck with you. So if people running up on you, you're going to have to put them up. You know what I'm saying? This is how somebody wanted it to feel here. And then when you in this defense mode where it didn't have to go this way because you didn't have to allow these people to do this, or you didn't have to let down that little blind so I can see that this is what the fuck y'all doing, or I didn't have to, God didn't have to wake me up at this time or something like this to be able to see that these motherfuckers running up on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like I said. Yeah, look at it, like somebody on somebody's shores or something. Somebody could be enlightened now. Okay? This is like your man, like, oh, you ain't giving me none, but you ain't asked for none. I know you, motherfucker. So somebody could have put a binding ritual. It's like, next, like, I can't have the same one or something like this sitting around when I know you might be already, I mean, it sounds harsh. I haven't always been that way, but I don't have to please these people or no shit like this. I said what I said. Something don't feel right or something like this. Also, this could be not men's business that was blocking this work. This could be also a females or women here that's doing this here. So we got some ships of Tarshish or lower ranking ships or something coming in. They could be coming in dealing with this world card in reverse. This could be like somebody being courted and gifted gifts and everything like this. Like on they come up, you know how the girls come up or whatever, like some of them work the pole and some of them they be using a hole or something like this some other kind of way. In reverse, because these people could, it's dangerous because like these women would be looked at as resources too. So there could be there could be a version of somebody in the tropics. This person could be, somebody is hoeing somebody or something here. Somewhere else. So this person don't look special to God. So God could close up the door and say, oh, well, that's all the good children. I got everybody, the good children, everything they needed. Okay, I'm going to go rest now. But it's not the case. And like I said, if this can't be the real God, because this is giving off jealousy. This is giving off something. This is giving off dementia. This is giving off something like, what is wrong with you? Because this is like somebody wanting you to go against God or keep sending you through a Job situation and it don't happen. And then somebody like, oh, well, the person didn't turn against me. And instead of blessing you, they just close the door on you. This is, or like how they say, oh, Lucifer was the most beautiful angel until they went. So somebody needs you to be Lucifer. So say I never went against God. They're trying to find any, oh, you're gluttonous. You bought you bought a pack of cards. Oh, you gluttonous. You bought a new wig. Oh, you did this or something like this. This is what this is. Oh, you looked at that nice guy that I put in your feed on Instagram. Oh, you lustful. Okay, I didn't get no feelings about it between my legs or nothing. Not even between my head. Just like, that motherfucker fine. Like, what do you mean? There's nothing lustful about that. Right? So somebody is not happy. I chose to be happy. Like diamonds in the sky. Somebody's not, though. Oh, and remember this. Some people did lose their life already. And they already, like, they showing up in the social media or celebrity form in a different body. They showing up in a different vessel here. Okay? And people like, oh, you only going by sight or something. Well, I'm not around these people, so I can't pick up on their energy. Or some people I can't pick up on energy if I'm watching you or if I see you or, in an image or something like this. I could pick up on stuff like that too. But no, they have a new formula here. This is also giving me this, I was hearing that this spectrum is about to go down, but what they did, they know what they did. You tried to honor this child. You went too long with honor. Like, I see if they had to do this for 20 years, or something like this, but you went too long still trying to honor it. You got greedy and you didn't put me back on the server, or you feel like you found out something about me and you wanted this person to pay me back with this thing that was supposed to be made for me. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like in the spiritual realm, because of how they was using this man and who you really are, they were being fair. But at some point in time, I said, why we gonna be fair? Let's get dirty. We know this nigga ain't shit. Now we see why this was like this or why this person was doing this, but we're gonna keep it that way. But there's something about this spectrum energy. It could have been like, again, some of these things that they're using could have been geared towards helping God or the Son of God. But somebody did something. Like Lucifer could be a microchip that was created by a certain company or a certain nation, and it was working to serve God. And then they thought it'd be a better idea to do this, and they went against God. And so we do know in the Bible that God gives people these thrones, but also take it the fuck away if you're gonna use it against God. That's just point blank fucking period. And I don't care if you Elon Musk. I don't give a fuck who you is. That shit to get shut the fuck down here in America. Okay? Especially if you from South Africa. Like, what you doing? You already got whatever it is that you wanted over there in that area. What the fuck is you playing around? You didn't have to do that. That's why. That's the hardiness, right? That's the problem right there. You didn't have to. It's like you already beat up the person. They laying there in a pool of blood, but you just had to go back and kick, and they were still alive and about to be able to get up and walk away. But to show off for these people, you went back and kicked that person in the head one more time, and they laid down and they didn't get the fuck back up. You should have took your ass on. Okay? Somebody's working with the underworld here. Because I can't see what the underworld, angels, demons, I can't see what nobody did for me. So I wouldn't even know who to give gratitude to. I can't see what God did for me. I can't see, except for keep me here breathing and keep me the fuck alive. Basically, that's all down to the, maybe even behind the scenes, nurture me or my wounds, or when somebody know that I'm strong and it's hard for me to cry, or it's hard for something in, like in the back end or something like this. But I'm also hearing that they manipulating that. They making somebody a crybaby in the back end to try to make it seem like you didn't deal with your so-called shadow work. But the shadow work really ain't got shit to do with you. It got to do with you realizing the things that could have been happening to you by dark people in the dark or in the shadows when you was not able to see. And some of this stuff you don't even want to see, or you done seen enough. You don't got to know the rest. I'm still here. Oh, well, you can still dig through the shit, but you still like, okay, I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm whatever. Like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. But somebody wants forgive. They like actually want to hear this, and you're not going to hear it from me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. That's like having a company with family members, and you told this person like, no, I don't think we should trade those stocks or do like this or whatever. And the person like, oh, I just took a chance and I didn't. They just almost let go of the whole, company or something like this, right? They was in all the meetings. They have all the information. They have all the. We ain't talking about somebody that knows knows the kind of details, but you never. They was only getting this from the small little crack in the details that they can get into because y'all played around with their cup, or God is showing this person, and so it's hard to articulate. But this person was not in any of the meetings. You didn't include this person. You didn't do nothing. It's by the grace of God or the skin of somebody's teeth how they were so able to bring up one talking point that would let people know something. It's just enough to make these people think that, oh, you were getting the downloads or the intel. No, I wasn't. It's a fucking miracle every time I open my mouth and I'm able to say something to shut these fucking people down from what you was doing. Do you understand? So somebody is keeping you out, but you are so gifted in seeing or something like this that you're picking up shit that it would be impossible for you to know. But for whoever has been keeping you out or giving your data to somebody else so they can be up to date when this time come, right? That even if they was planning for you to be in that zone or in that car or in that whatever this is, somebody, like that's what I said, you want me to talk your lingo, it's against my shit. I'm gonna say it so you can understand it, and I'm gonna say it so they can understand it. I'm not gonna play with your game and shit like this, talking about no vehicles and all this when I know what the fuck we talking about. You understand? So somebody is working with the underworld here, blocking opportunities. This could be also somebody trying to act like they're the Holy Spirit, or they're saying that you're not the Holy Spirit, or somebody trying to make somebody sick, or they trying to say that they killed you or something and you're not holy no more. But I feel like this could be for these people that's bringing balance, something off balance. They're the ones that's not going to get these opportunities here. Because they was working with, it's been found that they're not doing something balanced or right. These is not the real rules. Somebody then went and found the tablet to see what the shit really say. And we see that these people ain't doing it the right way. And this is why something is off balance. because somebody was stingy, jealous, envious, or something, and they didn't want one person that, these people seem like they more powerful than because they have this intel or something, but you didn't want one person, or you didn't want the last key to the thing or something like this. You like it the way it feel when you feel like you the boss. You don't want the real boss to come back and start ruling shit. You see? Yeah. Somebody's blocking something. 7 of Wands, and this is an unjust act here. Somebody could be blocking somebody from care. It could be like in some type of contract. It ain't even like nothing that's on paper. Like, these people know better. This could also be like, yeah. I'm hearing somebody say like, they don't want to be a slave for something. There could be somebody that's calling themselves Justice, or a Libra that's in the reverse. Somebody is trying to EMP, but no, it's this MP Morgan Pierce. Somebody's name is Jordan Sparks. See, that's what made me think about my sister, because Jordan Sparks was more handing them too. But see, I was more the dancer growing up than my sister. She didn't really dance that much. So that's kind of strange a little bit. But anyways, this is making me think about when I hear Sparks, like them trying to twist the storyline about my little sister playing around when we was using sparklers. She wasn't able to use it, but she tried to snatch one out of my hand, and she burnt herself with the sparkler. One of the little sparks jumped out, and it didn't mess up her face really bad. It was just a little bit messed up or swollen right here, and it healed and everything, and her face was, but somebody could have tried to twist the storyline. It was a whole bunch of people. My mom was standing there. Everybody was standing around in a circle. Like, somebody was trying to make it like I hate, or like I was an omen child, when it's the other fucking way around. It's people who's gonna find out here. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands in the upright. Somebody is a protector. Somebody don't hurt people. They're normally the person that protects people, or say, what the fuck you want over here? Or, or that girl that, some dude is creepy and he around the table when y'all out, and he playing around with people drinks and shit, and it's like, what the fuck? Or one of your friends is drunk and some dude like, hey, I'm just trying to get Shorty to come to the bathroom. You like, no the fuck you not. That's, somebody is this person, a defense energy. Like I said, if you look at some of the pharaohs or some of the Egyptians, they do have like a pentagonal shaped thing on their head, because it does have something to do with like protection here. But if they're not, this could be another reason why God punished these people, because they could have been more prone to taking people's brains out of their noses and using them. Energy harvesting. So to say, oh, welcome back Egyptians or something, Egyptians were stealing people's, that with the swipe with your nose during COVID was the beginning. That's how they got all your fucking information. But let's get this straight. Mesopotamia was also before Egyptians, or before Egypt. So of course, if you're somebody that was on this land, even if we took going with the narrative of Egypt and all that shit being here, doesn't matter. What we're talking about is a lineage, or a group of people that are created in some kind of manner, that have been coming on this planet for all this time, and we could be mixed up with all that shit. But it's like, what's active in your shit right now? Some of these people woke up during this awakening more African prone, like Africa. You could have a heavy, but you went against America and you choose Africa, or you went to Africa, or you stole from America to give to Africa, or something else like this. This is not small-minded. We just got to talk at it at that level where many people, even the most smartest, could understand what I'm saying and take the knowledge up there and do greater with it, right? In lawmaking and things like this. I'm not supposed to know all the lingo and all this shit. That's for other people to do other works with it. I say something, you say, damn, that sounds like this person is talking about this. If you're a lawmaker, then get to it. If you somebody that work over here, then do that. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? This is what the fuck I'm here for. I'm not about to break my neck, especially for some people that's rejecting me or something. I'm going to give you the best that I can, because I don't like to do the bare minimum. Even if I'm not getting paid for nothing, motherfucker. If I'm not getting paid to put together your baby shower, it don't matter. I've done baby showers and didn't get paid for it, or something like this. Or something like this. And I still put my whole the fuck, because that's my name on it. People like, oh, who decorated your stuff? Me. You know what I'm saying? My name on that. So do you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the best that I, but I'm not gonna make myself weary and washed out and shit for you. No, I'm not gonna do it. All right, we got a Queen of Cups in the reverse here. That don't make no fucking sense to me. I never have, never will. But that's what I said about a whole bunch of people rallying up, trying to make, they can make it look like you being stupid or you just be letting somebody back and all this other stuff. Y'all see shit that I can't, oh well. It's not affecting me like that. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm waiting for what God got for me. All this shit is replaceable. I feel like, I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one that's not in this era or in this energy right here. Meaning that you cannot use any of those other ones to try to play my part right now as me doing this. When Jesus say, show him one like unto me, where is the person? So I feel like there's a mask. I just heard light and dark. You could be like a light energy or something like this, and somebody could be dark. This could be a real dark ninja, okay, that wants to be, what if, we're not talking about skin, we're talking about dark mind. Somebody could be like, that's mine. Like, you might not be, some masculine energy could be acting all bougie and everything. You might not be that for that person, but there could be somebody that's really dark that wants to do different, or they want to experience something, and they claiming you, they don't know how else to do this, and they trying to claim you as theirs, but they don't know that they're not scaring the hell out of you, but you making it is getting unattractive or something like this. Because still you dealing with a Queen of Wands here. You know what I'm saying? She supposed to have daddies and shit that protect her, but if she don't, this ain't nobody that's like, Dad, oh, go do this. Because if the dad ain't there to protect her, she realized she's standing alone, she gonna still stand there like, motherfucker, I said what I said. 9 times out of 10, she ain't starting shit with nobody, but will finish it. So this could be somebody that's a dark masculine energy, and you just right for this masculine. Like he feel like he could be himself around you. You don't judge it, but he can see your light. Something like this, okay? All right? But then you got this other masculine energy here coming to get these children. Now, this could be like an Ace of Cups, but this man is kind of like a page or something like this. This could be a grandfather of somebody or something that's seeing how somebody's doing something. They might even be able to find a discrepancy in what their son or something is doing, and you might be the reason. Something like this. Because this person is like, this person is like protecting or hovering over this person or something like this. And because it's in the upright, it's telling me that this person ain't, if they think about doing dirty stuff, it's not to you possibly. Or this could be somebody that got their hand on your child. They want your child. This could be a grandfather or somebody daddy or somebody father or this boy's father or something. This person, I mean, we have to look at this because something is off balance here. And somebody's trying to protect somebody. And the justice system is, in the justice in reverse, is trying to get their hands on something or somebody. So this could be something about like custody, or this could be, like I said, somebody grandfather. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants, okay, this could be a masculine energy. Somebody could be a forever younger, but they trying to act like they something more. This could be like the boy. You could be like motherly to this person. Somebody could be getting dark or thinking dark thoughts, or, you know, I think that these women, these witches do this with the wombs or with the mothers and stuff like this to hurt a man for good. Like, you know, because men don't normally show off their happiness when they having a baby or something like this, like the woman do. But I feel like that's why they switch them babies out. To make it seem like, you know, it's almost like the snakes have a nice grip on the man. I don't know. It's like, it's something like this. Somebody I don't know, y'all. Let's see. See, I told you this fucking boat is about to, I keep on, like, even if I just do like this or something, I got a thing with touching my face. This bow keep getting stuck in my, like this, like a hook in my nose, man. It's kind of like biblical too. Unless somebody get a because whatever this is that we will be taking down or that will be going away, I know that when I wake up in the morning and I'm talking like this, God is still with me or something like this. It's like, be brave, say what you got to say. Because there is somebody, I hope it ain't bleeding. There is somebody here, okay? Okay? There is somebody here that been like a gap in between. Somebody might like to wear gap clothes, but somebody has been a gap in between something for a long time. And when you get up to this, and kind of like on Never Ending Story, getting up to that thing and running through it, somebody is in the way. It's like a Bowser energy. And this person, they trying to trick you like, that's God. You better not say nothing like this or you going to get your ass towed up if you go that way. I know you think you can say anything the fuck you want to say. And then it's like, where is the person? Because something is not what they think it is. Okay? You know, God is just sitting there like waiting for you to challenge whatever this is here. Or whoever this is. These black legs to stand on. Whoever this is that's trapped in this tree as a hangman. There's something about their black legs or black stockings. Leave it all behind. This could also be a masculine with a dark cup that wants your... Okay. They could look at you as the man. Somebody wants your man in your... Remember I just called my man a woman? This could actually be true in somebody's case. And this dark person want that person. They want your man, like somebody look, we say a woman, but it's actually a man and a child. I hope my nose ain't bleeding. Must be some tough skin in there, because that shit pulled my nose, my nostril. I just did like this, and that thing got hooked up under here. It like almost jagged my whole damn nose off my body. That's why I said this could also represent somebody about to get snared by a fish eater's hook. Because it's this boy at the damn name is LA. And he keep on trying to, you know, get with his daughter or something. But I was having a vision, like, one day when my littlest one and the so-called dad was like, I'm taking a walk. See, that's why I said it's kind of hard, man. It's hard because I know that y'all sneaking these clones in that look just like this person, and you want to trust the dad. You know what I'm saying? This is like divorce. I don't know. It's like weird because you want to trust the dad. It's like somebody's got to turn everybody into demons. They trying to keep, if you of the light, you can't see this, or the Holy Spirit can't see this filthy thing that they're doing. But somebody is doing this. Somebody only wants to be around people that they can turn into a demon. Like, wake you up when they want to, make you go to bed when you... It's like a remote control system, or I don't know, something like this. Okay, we got this on energy, leave it all behind, or in the moon. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife would eat no lean. Also, there's a hook right here. Somebody could have got this on energy, could be the hook, or they on the hook. Okay. This could even like Maui energy, like, because I feel like this Gemini keeps putting in the face like, oh, you was mad at me because I checked this person or something, but look at this now. Well, you know, if you're trying to keep me in the past, or you're trying to move me all the way to the future so I don't see what happened in the past, then I can't evaluate the whole thing. That's why I just pulled away from the whole shit, to be honest with you. So leave it all behind. Something been taken into the underworld here. The world card in reverse. Somebody got a world card in reverse energy here. So it could be weird because I don't think it's the fact that somebody got somebody else other than you, or love somebody else, or you didn't never think that this person could love somebody else or cheat on you or something like this. It's not really that. It's what they're trying to do with this. What's love got to do with it? That's what I'm picking up on. It's something else that you're doing that it don't have nothing to do with that. But these people so childish. This is the only thing that they see. Oh, you just jealous. We got your man. Ooh, we did it. We fucked your man. Oh, you had that man and he was never cheating on you for this much time or something like this. Or he was only cheating on you in the 5D. Like, and it's something that they saying that's so stupid. It's like, yeah, well, God said if somebody's doing it in their head, it's just as bad. And then you think, oh, but you thought about that man lips before you came with your husband, or before you came with that vibrator. But at the same time, that's not what we talking about. We talking about somebody full blown in the 5D fucking on somebody else. They could feel it, sense it, all this stuff like this. We're talking about these things. Or somebody like saying they're not working on something, or they wasn't working with somebody, but you was working with somebody in the 5D. You was building great castles in your dome or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, these are people that they're not proud to be themselves, or they're not comfortable in being themselves, or they feel like they're gonna be under judgment or something like this, and they just found a different way to hide their infidelities. They found a different way to hide their discrepancies, and then make you, if you're a human contact person, they made you feel some kind of way, like somebody could have watched you or seen you do something. And that's why I said, shit, I went back. I'm not no creep. Okay, I did one icky thing one time, and somebody asked me to do something to them, and I did it. Okay. And I went and got my nails done right after that. Okay, and it's not nothing like what you think. It's something. Okay. And I'm wondering which one it could be me, or it could be one of these clones, because I never did the shit ever again. Okay. So let's see. This was in my wannabe dominatrix days. Okay. Secretly. All right. We got death in reverse. Okay. So somebody wants somebody to leave it all behind. And it's just like, yeah, after all the motherfuckers is dead and I get everything that's supposed to be for me. You know what I'm saying? After they beheaded, the taking the head off of the thing is what y'all did to the president, playing around in the president's head for the past couple years. You know, the head of the family that was teaching these people that wicked stuff. It's going to do everybody some justice. You get rid of it. There's something about Wi-Fi or internet or something like this. I told you, shit, go ahead. You know, somebody want to make a point, shut down the internet. Shut down the internet for a month, for a couple weeks. See, these motherfuckers don't act right. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be, sometimes gotta be brutal or something like this. I'm just trying to tell you. We got the sun in the upright and struggle avenue for these people. You know, this like giving the nation a big ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? That now you ain't gonna mammify me like no big old Bertha back in the day and nothing like this. But I, you know, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Somebody was doing dark magic here. All right, so these people could be struggling. Somebody could have found out what these people was doing with this dirty work. Work is in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Struggle avenue. Somebody was trying to hide what they were doing here. All right, this dark magic or something like this. I mean, somebody could be a dark magician for you. I don't know. This person don't want to see death, or they're not in this energy here. Go to the one that you love. It's like when that girl in that movie was like, I don't know what I'm doing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go towards the one I love. But in that case, in reality, she had an experience with this person in the physical. Somebody wants you to be chasing air or chasing a ghost or something. And that's just not going to happen. Not with no Queen of Wands. Not no Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. No, not with somebody in their Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, we got, it's a party in the air. Okay, maybe these people left you out, or they closed the door already, or they might be falling. We got justice here. Okay, Emperor in reverse and Judgment. Okay, the world energy could be in the upright right now, and these people in this bloodline or something is not really joyous right now. Okay, I'm not really happy about something. A Tower. Hold on one second.